Hi guys, welcome to Coding World. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about asymptotic analysis. See, what I'm trying to say is whenever we write an algorithm for a particular problem, isn't it guys? Whenever we write an algorithm for a particular problem, you know, we write only two kinds of algorithm. Either it is iterative solution or recursive solution. See, what I'm trying to say is in this I'm going to start with asymptotic analysis. In this we are see here I have in this tutorial या इसके बाद जितने भी ट्यूटोरियल्स आएंगे इसलिए जितने भी लेक्चर्स आएंगे सब्सिक्वेंट वीडियोस में उसमें आप लोग को कोडिंग वर्ड्स का बेस्ट हैंड रिटन नोट्स प्रोवाइड किया जाएंगे. ठीक, you will be getting the best handwritten notes from the coding world platform. See, this is the first tutorial of the coding world on asymptotic analysis, and here is the first page that you can say that the first page of handwritten notes of coding world. So what is this? I am going to tell you now. See, in asymptotic analysis, we are mainly concerned with three terms that is called as big O notation, this is omega notation, and this is theta notation. See, जो भी फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहा है उसको डेफिनेटली ये प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है कि ये तीन चीज़ क्या है. ये तीन चीज़ कुछ नहीं है. सपोज जैसे सपोज देयर इज़ अ प्रॉब्लम, isn't it? Suppose we are given a problem, and in this problem we have to print a number which is 1 to 100. से हम लोग को एक प्रोग्राम हम लोग को एक तो कोडिंग प्रॉब्लम दिया गया है जिस प्रॉब्लम में हम लोग प्रिंट करेंगे सारे ही नेचुरल नंबर्स इंक्लूडिंग 1 to 100 एंड 100 इज़ ऑल्सो इंक्लूडेड. तो हम लोग का सोल्यूशन क्या रहेगा? बेसिकली वी विल राइट अ मेन फंक्शन, isn't it? And in this main function, what we are going to do is we are going to do nothing. For int I is equals to 1, for I less than equal to 100, I plus plus, and definitely we are going to see out I, isn't? And then followed by some space, and then done. See, so what so this coding problem says that we have to print this print this number from 1 to 100 including 1 and 100. So this is the proper code. Now see, in asymptotic analysis we are mainly concerned with two parameters. The first parameter is what is the time taken by this algorithm and what is the space taken by this algorithm. See, time कितना टाइम, सपोज कोई एक कोडिंग कोडिंग सोल्यूशन जिसको टाइम लग रहा है से 5 सेकेंड, और इसी सेम प्रॉब्लम का ही दूसरा एक कोडिंग सोल्यूशन है जिसको टाइम लग रहा है 4 सेकेंड. तो डेफिनेटली हम लोग अपने टाइम को ऑप्टिमाइज करेंगे. what we want to save our time, so definitely we'll go with this algorithm which takes 4 seconds only. We'll not go with that solution that takes 5 seconds. We'll discard that solution, isn't it? And let's say let me give you another scenario. Let's say this 5-second algorithm takes of, let's say let's say x bits memory in the in the RAM memory. RAM is a memory, and let's say the algorithm which takes 5 seconds to get executed, it takes only x bits in memory, and let's say the algorithm which takes 4 seconds is taking x plus 2 bit in memory. Now you might be wondering that which one to choose. Definitely we have to optimize in both the direction. That means in memory wise direction also, and in time complexity wise direction also. But see, if we are going with this 4-second time complexity, so definitely this is better than the first one, but it is consuming more space. And what I am observing here, yeah, we can say that it is just time difference of only 1 second. So definitely we'll go with the first algorithm that takes 5 seconds and x bits, where x could be any integral value, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Okay, yeah, okay, just a 1 minute. Yeah, now it is done. Now see, what I'm trying to say is the first algorithm takes 5 seconds and x bits, whereas the second algorithm takes 4 seconds and it is taking x plus 2 bits, which is definitely. So in computer Yeah, you can say in a computer system we are definitely concerned with the memory system as well, means the memory space as well, we are concerned with that only, because we have very limited memory access and we can't waste our memory like this. But see, we are, if we are talking about only in memory, memory concern, then definitely we will also talk about time complexity also, because we have to save our time also. But this algorithm does not save our time, it is taking 1 second more than the second algorithm. So anyway, but it is not taking much more time, it is just a 1 second only. But anyway, suppose if it is taking 15 second and it is taking x bits, and it is taking 4 second and it is taking x plus 2 bits, then definitely we have to go with this second algorithm that is takes 4 seconds, because the first algorithm taking much more time. So we'll discard this and we'll continue with this, isn't it? So this is the concept of time complexity. We, in subsequent videos, in the later part of this course, we are going to discuss a lot about this question, and we will also discuss some gate questions, the questions which has appeared in gate. Okay, we'll also discuss. Now let me first introduce to you these three terms, that is, this is called as big O notation, this is big omega notation, and this is big theta notation. Anyway, this is called as big O notation, that is big O, this is nothing but big omega, and this is nothing but, you can say, big theta notation. See, big O notation is used only when we are talking about in worst case scenario, and this is in best case scenario, and this is in average case scenario. क्या मतलब है, बिग ओ नोटेशन तभी यूज़ करेंगे जब अपने को वर्स्ट केस टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी निकालना रहेगा। बिग ओमेगा तभी यूज़ करेंगे जब अपने को बेस्ट केस सॉल्यूशन पता करना रहेगा। मीन्स बेस्ट केस में उसका टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी क्या होगा, उस एल्गोरिदम को डिनोट करने के लिए, उस एल्गोरिदम के टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी को डिनोट करने के लिए विल यूज़ बिग ओमेगा. And wherever we want to find out the time complexity of a particular solution in average case, then definitely we are going to use big theta notation. इसका क्या मतलब है, एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं, पूरा क्लियर होगा. सपोज देयर इज एन array है, सपोज इसमें कुछ एलिमेंट्स है, लेट्स से a b c d e and f, and suppose we want to search f. What do I mean? I simply mean that I want to search f in this array. So definitely we have to traverse the whole array, and at last index we'll get f. So इस केस में क्या होगा, सपोज अगर इसमें n नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स होते तो डेफिनेटली हम लोग को n टाइम्स तक काम करना पड़ता. और काम क्या करते, सर्च करते. विल कंपेयर दिस एलिमेंट विद एवरी एलिमेंट ऑफ द array, and at the last index of this array will get this, this f is present. So definitely in worst case it is going to take big O of n time complexity, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Now see, in worst case it is going to take big O of n time complexity. See, but if in spite of a it is suppose at first index, means at 0th index, if f is present, and at last index suppose a is present, देन डेफिनेटली वी कैन से दैट जैसे हम लोग फर्स्ट टाइम ही आइटरेट करना शुरू करेंगे हम लोग एफ मिल जाएगा. दैट मीन्स दिस इज द बेस्ट केस कि मैंने कुछ करने ट्रैवर्स करना ही नहीं पड़ा, जस्ट फर्स्ट आइटरेशन में ही काम हो गया. सो दिस इज द बेस्ट केस. तो इसको डिनोट करने के लिए करेंगे बिग O ऑफ 1. इजंट इट? आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? नाउ सी, इन एवरेज केस में क्या होता है कि सपोज एफ इज प्रेजेंट एट समवेयर मिडिल ऑफ द एरे, एंड लेट्स से हियर इट इज प्रेजेंट, लेट्स से आई, and suppose in place of d it is present f. So you can say that f is somewhere in the middle of the array, isn't it? So अगर इस केस में हम लोग को टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी निकालना रहता तो हम लोग क्या करता है, हाफ ऑफ द एरे ट्रेवर्स करते तब हम लोग को f मिल जाता. when we are traversing half of the array only, then we are getting f. f is present, isn't it? So to denote this type of cases we use theta, that is called theta of n by 2. Anyway, n by 2 can, see what I am trying to say, n by 2 can also be written as 1 by 2 into n. Anyway, 1 by 2 is constant, so definitely it is also theta of n time complexity, isn't it? So for linear search in an array, the best time complexity is omega 1, means omega of 1, big omega of 1. Worst case time complexity is big O of n, and in average case it is theta n solution. anyway we are always concerned with the best, worst case scenario, not best case. We are always concerned with the worst case scenario, क्योंकि हम लोग को तो पता नहीं कि बेस्ट केस में कुछ भी हो सकता है, बट अपने को वर्स्ट केस में हमेशा निकालना रहेगा. Isn't it guys? Are you getting my point? क्योंकि वर्स्ट केस में ही अपने को ज़्यादातर आंसर्स मिलेंगे. Isn't it? Yeah, that is that is for only about asymptotic analysis. In subsequent videos we are going to discuss a lot about asymptotic analysis. ओके सो अभी तक समझ में आ गया कि बिग ओ नोटेशन क्या है, बिग ओमेगा नोटेशन क्या है, बिग थीटा नोटेशन क्या है. सी, इन दिस complete course of asymptotic analysis, coding world is going to provide you all the handwritten notes, isn't it? Now see, this is the first page of the coding world's handwritten notes. Now see, इसमें बहुत सारे problems है. Near about you can expect that 100 types of problems will be discussed in asymptotic analysis in subsequent videos. We saw, and these 100 problems also include some gate problems. You can say that around 60 problems from these 100 problems that has already appeared in gate. We'll also discuss all these 100 problems, including these 60 problems also. Okay, so yeah, so that's much about asymptotic analysis introduction part. And now let us quickly try to let us quickly jump over the solution. So I strongly recommend, please take a snapshot, or you can say screenshot of this, isn't it? Now see, I'm discussing the first problem. I'll tell you the complete solution for this particular problem, but but before I discuss the complete solution, I strongly recommend you to take the question and try to solve by yourself. If you don't try, if you don't able to do it by yourself, then only you see the complete solution. But before that, first you try yourself. It is very easy. And yeah, let me start. Suppose this says this a is some function, because this is parenthesis, a is some function, and this is the curly braces. So in this I have written the complete logic. You can say the complete set of instructions, the complete logic. Now see, it says int I equals to 1. This is comment line. Comment line means basically this I have written for you guys, so that you can understand that I is the variable of type integer. Basically I can store only the type of data which is of type integer. Now see, it starts from int I equals to 1 and it will go till n, and in this I am doing nothing, just I am printing coding world. Isn't it? Are you getting my point? Now see, in this from I equals to 1 to n, I am printing coding world. So definitely this, in worst case, this for loop is going to run for n number of times, and in this all n number of times it is going to print nothing but only coding world. So definitely its time complexity is big O of n, isn't it guys? Okay, so we'll discuss all the complete solution of this in subsequent videos. Okay.